Hello everybody, and welcome back to the vintage small holding. Now then, as it's February, it's a good time of year. I didn't think we needed to buy seeds then, did we? That wasn't needed. Oh well. Although, I mean, we've got all of the fields to do, haven't we? We're on the edge of spring, but we can get planting, which is great news. Something interesting that I hadn't noticed before whilst talking about all of the fertilising issues and how I said that a slurry is the liquid gold. The pigsty has a slurry point, and it's holding nearly 5,000 litres of slurry. So all that time, I feel rather silly. But what's that? Like that flies to that way. Right, and this is already full of seeds to get us started with. So, today's mission that we have already chosen to accept is to put in a grass field, because we're still going to need something going forward. So, we don't need to put any of them in because we never got around to that. It's just grass. There we go. And in. Now, am I going to get a clear view? I can sort of see what's happening. Now the problem I'm going to have is, unless I roll the other way, I'm sort of going to be a bit there is a difference, let's be honest, there is a difference. Not sure how it comes out on camera, but there is definitely a difference. Guess we could just go from the bottom and work our way up though, couldn't we? That's certainly something we could do. Because this isn't going to take too long to do, really. We could absolutely do that. It was this one's going to be grass, wasn't it? We need to make some sort of plan as well as to what is going to be what's going to be put where. Oat, wheat, barley. Yeah, let's do it this way. Won't take us too much time to do. So, what do we need? Oh dear, I didn't want to do that. That's going to end up being grass. I didn't need to do that either. I just limped out onto the next field. And now that'll be a little tuft of grass. Oh well. What can you do? I definitely didn't need to do it because I've already done this section. I mean, we could go... We could just split it into the twos, couldn't we? This field ahead of us and the field over the road can be one crop. The big field can be another crop, and then the other two can be the third crop. So let's do that, shall we? We're not holding anything extra. So the furthest two fields that way will do us oat, and the big field will be wheat, because we can also use barley for the... Why am I going all the way to the edge of the field? I don't need to. I definitely did not need to buy any seeds, did I? I'm doing it again. And then, yeah, barley for the two behind us and over the road. That was easier to work out than I thought it would be. I mean, that's if I remember it for next episode, which I probably won't. Thinking about the timeline I've got. I'm going to have to jump on and get some Kinlake videos done next. I may have forgotten. I'll be honest, I'll have forgotten by the time I've finished recording this episode. But we've certainly got plenty of work on, that's for sure. And there's some other things to check, which maybe some eagle-eyed people would have already spotted. But we'll get round to that in good time. And to be fair, I think if there's something else I think we can plant at this time of the year, in February, so I think we'll be able to get that in pretty quick. I am wondering, actually, should we possibly look at small implements that can go on our tractor? Like a little cultivator. I'm a bit dubious about it. I quite like the beauty of this pack. Nothing ever comes up in the sale either, to be fair. Let me try and neaten that up. Is that easy to see? I can't work out. It's easier to see where I've been. It's not as easy for me to see. It's not as easy to see where you're missing. That's the problem there. Might have to check that. in a minute. Definitely cut that too thin. Yeah, it's not losing us any seed, is it really? And this needs to be done well, because we don't intend to be digging this up once it's in. That's my plan. Looks like there may be some spots that haven't been got though. Also, with the fields this tight, if we had something like a spreader or something, like a broadcast seeder, we'd just end up spreading it everywhere, wouldn't we? So that wouldn't work. Cultivator wise, it's not really that big an issue. Maybe a slurry spreader, but I'm not sure how economical it would be. I might just stick with the hand gear. I've sort of got to understand how many years more we're going to go through this before it just becomes repetitive. I mean, I do want to get... We're not fully self-sufficient because we have had to buy chicken feed. We are holding quite a bit of pig feed though. The pigs are not going through as much as I thought they would. So that probably could be... Let's take this bit out. Make that a bit more neater. And then obviously we will be making money off the pigs soon. The more cows we get, the more milk we'll have. We've got plenty of hay for the horses and the cows. It's all going pretty well. We're just needing to get a better level on the yields, and I'm hoping that doesn't mean we need more field space. I quite like the size of the farm. I mean, I guess we could attempt to take the actual block, which is one small field the other side, which is tiny, and that field just ahead of us that seems to be in bloom, which is interesting for February. Oh, what they've got planted. Once the straw's gone, we will just be going to manure. Actually, might get rid of the manure, one of them at least, and see what happens. Right, we got any tidying up that needs doing on the seeding there? Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. There's a little bit just there, which I didn't want to do, but accidents will happen. Right, let's pop this back in the shed for now. Ready for the next episode. No, don't need to do you. Didn't need that. I suppose might have a trip to the shop on the go as well if we load up. Have to move that seed away though, won't we? We might be sitting on quite a bit of apple. Should we be moving that? Not seem to be getting any. Oh, we've got a little bit, so that will be. There may be a trip to the store coming up soon for selling. I guess we should probably just check the map for planting. See if we can put in grass. There is meadow grass. We've just put grass in. That's interesting. I wonder what the meadow grass looks like. I guess it looks like the rest of the meadows, really. We could put both the wheat and the barley in. So when do we put the oats in? That's March. So we can actually crack on pretty well. My roller. I'll be able to use my grass roller. This one. Get my marble roller out. Big bit of stone edge. Something else I need to check. No, I'll make sure I get it done at the end of this episode. I don't think we need to bother with that now. That's not a thing. You may be able to see it. We've got 3 horses. Hacker has had her second foal, which is great news. The question that we're going to have to be asking ourselves, though, is... I had a bit of a struggle getting up. Is it time for Hacker to move on? Because 3 horses to exercise every day is quite a lot. And not really the idea that I was going with. It wasn't the plan. The plan was always to be having 2, because you know, you get the horse up to a good age, it breeds. Once the other one's ready to reproduce, Miracle, I'm guessing. I wonder what the name of the other one is. I think it's Miracle. But yeah, what? Excuse me, I'll have a splash of tea. That's better. I think it's called Miracle. But once Miracle's up to through puberty, then I don't know how long that takes. I've got the update for the next map and features coming at the fall or the autumn. Is anybody excited for it? I'll be honest, I've not actually. I'm aware of it, but I haven't watched any videos on it yet. I've got Mr. CDP's videos queued up. I'm so my mind is just basically sat on how far do we go with this? How do I get Kinlake to an end and set up for Whitcomb? What sort of system are we going to do on Whitcomb? How are we going to play it? That's where my mind sits most of the time. apart from like real life. Maybe to, I mean, we could we know somebody who will want Katie's already got somebody lined up to take Hacker when we've ran out of space for her. That's a good cup of tea, that. And don't worry, she's not going to be turned into lasagnas or glue. She will have proved herself a good breeding horse, and she will be off to join a bigger breeding horsery thing. Stables, that thing. But we just needed to get her to a certain level to prove that she's producing good horses. And I mean, she's done that twice. She's done it twice. She's a good girl. Now I've got a feeling all three of them are going to need exercise, aren't they? How long is it going to take to exercise 3 horses? We could time it. Those pigs do not go through that much food, so I don't think we need to be. We can sort of drip feed the food as we need it into that pig feeder, because they've not gone through much at all. Well, there's not a lot of them at the minute, but I don't know what the limit is though. I'll have to have a check. I say that now and I'm going to forget. I mean, I've already forgotten what the crop planning was. Oats on the far right. I should probably look at the map to do that, shouldn't I? Because it is going to be quite important. We don't need as many oats as we do the others. But is that... Oh, it does tell you how much it is. Acreage. But is that the whole patch of land, or is that the farmable land? No. 7.5 of an acre. 1.5. See, I don't think that almost looks the same size, if not bigger. Now I've looked at the map. Not so sure, you know. .83, but that's the whole section there. 1.5, 1.83, 1.05. That's with that as well, isn't it? So maybe that's the oat field and the other two, which is 0.7. That's about 0.5, so that'd be about 1.2. I think that's about 1, maybe less. That's 1, maybe less, and that's maybe 1. on the basis that it shouldn't matter. We'll do 1 oat field, 2 wheat, 2 barley. That's my final decision, and we're going to match them together. I'm sticking by that, and I'm going to write it down after this episode. Honest, Gov. Actually, we're going to have a play. It's 25 minutes ish. Let's get a rough estimate of how long it's going to take to walk, exercise 3 horses. I'll finish this up and I shall come back to you. Right. That's all done, I think. To the horses. Who is the new... We're not getting small horses. I'm going to have a look into this. I think you all look the same from that side. Who are you? Miracle. 12 months old. Let's take Miracle for a jaunt, but let's just check her age. It won't tell us. Oh, did it come up with a name? I'll need that on as well. Get me numbers. So we could see how quickly. We need Miracle to be at a production level, for want of a better word. Gestation ready. Ooh. I mean, to be fair, this isn't going to take very long, is it? 3 horses. 5-minute job, isn't it, really? The speed that goes up, it's not a long. Trees. I need to go for a bit of a ride out around here. Let's get her off the road because she's running and that's not going to be good for her hoofs. Still not gone fishing. Not done any deadwood for a long time either. We can have a little assessment once we've got these done, actually. Quite like going for a bigger run out, actually. Quite fun. Still come back and give a little bit to do. And we're done. Phantom, so Hacker's worth 5,000, which I think is the maximum that you're going to get, but that's decent. Miracle's got a way to go. 22 months can reproduce. So it's quite a long job then, isn't it? Another 10 months before she's going to be ready to produce, by which point Hacker might already be reproducing again. So maybe we stick with the 3 for now. Phantom, welcome aboard. Your first day on the farm. Let's get you worn out. I mean, She should be worth 5 grand. She's giving birth to fully grown foals. 22 months. That's a weird one, that it's not just sort of 2. Call it 2 years. It's rather bizarre. But also not bad. Let's go. What do you think? Should we attempt some small equipment? I'm not sure. Whee! Phantom's up for the jumps straight away. She loves it. So it's not taking very long at all, is it really? It is a bit of a chore to do, but then this game is about chores, really, isn't it? Chore simulator. That's a nice little dance around the paddock to finish you off. Lovely stuff. Welcome aboard, Phantom, and you must be Hacker, the OG. She's ready. She's just telling her latest foal that she's just off out. Also on a run. And this one, let's go round. So yeah, I'm going to say there's no point getting rid of Hacker yet. I mean, she's worth 5 grand, which is good. We don't need the money. We've got feed to keep her. Let's not go across there. I've lost a horse in the water before. See, I might need some ideas here, guys. We keep hold of Hacker for now because she's not. She's going to be reproducing again soon, so let her go with it is my thoughts. Take a jump over the ditch. Great stuff. Over the road. Yeah, it's just like Red Dead. Yeah. Just carry it on, I suppose. Let her keep going. Not too much to feed. Decent. I'll just tell Katie she's staying for now. Oh, ready to go back. That didn't take very long at all, really, did it? What would you say? 8 minutes. Call it 9. 3 minutes a horse. Brushing doesn't take long. Which one of this is Hacker? So we'll see. She should potentially start gestating again soon, reproducing again. I'll get the vet out to come and inseminate her. I was going to make a joke then, but I won't. Phantom, stay still a minute. But yes, I don't think there was anything else I was going to check on for now, because it's all go on the seeding season. She's got another 10 months before she's going to be ready, so I suppose if you were to do a stable, it would be a long process, wouldn't it, really? Let's have a quick check on these. Oh, the food's gone down a bit, as we should expect. We've got a couple. Thank you. Put a bale up a horse's arse. 2 of them. I should keep them going for the rest of this month. Let's open that because they'll be going in and out. That is where we shall leave the episode for today. I do hope you've enjoyed it. I mean, it's good news. Should we do the thumbnail? Yeah. Who's this? That might be the name of the episode. It's Hacker is the answer to that. So any of you that have seen that, gone, had a guess, then congratulations. It was Hacker. That's in. That's good to go. Nothing to worry about with that. Yield bonus is awful. That might just be the first cut. Then it will go up once we've rolled in. In fact, we could probably roll in as soon as the grass shows to get the extra nutrients. So I'm not going to worry about that. I do hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have, please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed yet, do feel free to subscribe. And until the next time, thank you so much for watching. And bye for now.